All right, we're going to do a very quick lecture on time signature. What's the time signature? It's the thing that you see at the beginning of every piece of music. Two numbers that you will see at the beginning. Now here I wrote 4/4. That's also called common time because it is so common in our music. So the 4 on top is all we're really concerned with right now. We're going to deal with the bottom number later. But for right now, let's just focus on what the top number of the time signature means. So I wrote 4. That means in every measure, I'm going to count up to 4. So I start the measure off, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I cross the bar line, and as we've already learned, crossing the bar line is like hitting the reset button. So now we're back to counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how it will go throughout the entire piece of music until the time signature changes. So, whenever you see a 4 on top, you're counting up to 4. Now, that number can change. As a matter of fact, the top number of any time signature can be anything from 1 to infinity. Obviously, you're not going to count to infinity because that's stupid. But it can theoretically be any number. What you would most likely see is something like 3 or 5, 7 or 6, any of these numbers. And if that's the case, you're simply counting that high in every measure. So if it's in 3/4, I count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 all the way up. If it's in 5, I count up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? When we get to our lessons where we're going to practice some rhythm, you'll see how this all works because we're going to be counting in different times. But it's as simple as that. The top number is how high you are counting in every measure. Okay?